This is ABC7 News at 6. Your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Good evening, I'm Haley Wilgus. Scott Dennis has the night off. Thank you for joining us on this Independence Day. Happy 4th of July. Topping our news tonight, many people will be out on Suncoast waterways watching the 4th of July fireworks, and agencies are urging boaters to please be aware of their surroundings. ABC7's Dwayne Lindo is joining us live from the 10th Street boat ramp with more on this story and how you can stay safe out on the waters tonight. Dwayne?
Well, Haley, safety is huge here on the Suncoast. Why? Florida had by far more boating fatalities last year compared to any other state, and many here on the Suncoast want to change that. Fireworks safety is on the mind of many living on the Suncoast, but safety on the water during the 4th of July is paramount as well.
That's the first thing we're going to go over. The most important thing is all your life jackets, all right?
Instructor Corey Crouch of Siesta Key Marina prepping everyone hitting the waters.
I'm going to help you back out and we'll get you on your way. Okay. Thanks, guys.
All in an effort to reduce minor accidents that he says can essentially cause major damage.
People pulling in, they're bumping into each other's boats, or at the sandbar, somebody's anchor will come loose and the boat swings, and we'll strike another vessel out there.
And when it comes to these accidents, Florida leads the country with over 700 accidents last year, 67 fatalities, and more than $10 million in damage. Statistics show that not only was alcohol a factor in many of these accidents, operator speed and inexperience played a part as well.
I mean, every day that you go out, you're going to learn something new. And just like anything else, you practice and you're out on the water more and more. Have all our proper life jackets, all the safety equipment, the whistle, the air horn, all that stuff.
Crouch stressing it's not just boaters spending time on the water with family and friends. It's a variety of life, including manatees.
They're not fast-moving animals, so if you're coming through even at 15, 20 miles an hour, they don't have time to get out of the way.
Bottom line, says Crouch, pay attention and operate the vessel within your own safety limits. And most importantly, use common sense.
Make sure you're communicating. Eye contact's very important with other boaters on the water.
Now, last year, the month of July was the worst on record when it came to these accidents. Reporting live in Sarasota, Dwayne Lindo, your Suncoast News.
Thank you, Dwayne. Also, massive crowds are filling America's #1 beach on this Independence Day. Traffic is bumper to bumper. Parking is now nearly impossible to find. By 8:30 a.m., the public parking lot on Siesta Key was full. Early in the day, sheriff's deputies were directing drivers to other available lots further away from the water. But by midday, even those lots were full. On the back streets, people were renting parking spaces from private property owners, and they were paying to park there, but it was the free trolley that saved the day.
I'm escorting them since they're a little bit away from the beach. I'm escorting them from the parking spots to the beach, from the church to the beach, or I'm bringing them out to the village, because once you get a parking spot, you don't want to lose it. So the best thing I can do is provide the service for them to get back and forth, A to B, wherever they need to go.
As you may have guessed, parking and traffic problems are not likely to get any better throughout the night. Many visitors plan to stay on Siesta Key through the fireworks show that starts around 9 o'clock. And now we're going to head over to Steve, who's in for Bob tonight, to see how the fireworks display will go off weather-wise.
Well, Haley, we were worried about these storms coming out of around the Fort Myers area, moving over Charlotte Harbor about an hour ago. But you can see as they move over Port Charlotte and Northport, they're diminishing in coverage and intensity. But they were aiming right for the heart of the Suncoast. So I think these will be gone and dissipated by the time the fireworks go off at 9:30 tonight. We also had a very strong storm form right over the heart of Sarasota about 4 o'clock and move along the Bayshore of Manatee County. It is now washed out over Tampa Bay. And right now we're looking at very strong storms indicated by radar moving offshore. This is your high resolution short-term weather forecast, and by 9:30 tonight all the showers are gone. Light and variable winds, and temperatures should be mild. Our complete forecast, Haley, in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Steve. The 4th of July is a chance to celebrate our freedom in our country, but for those who fought for that freedom, this holiday can bring back memories from war as well as symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorder. 1 in 5 of the 2.5 million veterans who served in Iraq and Afghanistan have been diagnosed with PTSD. And experts say the sound of fireworks can trigger those episodes. Symptoms include severe anxiety, loss of sleep, and irritability. We spoke to a local veteran who copes with PTSD. He says despite the condition, it's important for veterans to enjoy this important holiday.
We fought for these freedoms. We fought for this ability for this holiday to happen. I mean, so this is something important as veterans. We need to understand that we need to celebrate as well.
For a list of resources available to veterans coping with PTSD this 4th of July, visit our website, mysuncoast.com. We are now just a few hours away from the start of Sarasota's fireworks show. It is a display that will light up the skies over Sarasota Bay, and you can see it from practically anywhere that is near the bay. ABC7's Rick Adams is joining us live from Bayfront Park in Sarasota with more information on this spectacular display. Rick?
Yeah, Haley, happy 4th of July. Excitement is certainly in the air. The fireworks show actually gets underway around 9 o'clock tonight. Crews from Zambelli Fireworks have been putting this fireworks show together since yesterday, even braving a lot of rain this afternoon. They tell us they've been doing this show at the Sarasota Bayfront now for many years. Thousands of people are expected at Bayfront Park, and they're already filing in right now. And the surrounding areas, they're going to be out there as well to enjoy what's sure to be an amazing show.
We have been here for about 14, 15 years now. We have a computer choreographed 22-minute display with 3, 4, and 5-inch shells.
And again, the fireworks show gets underway here at Bayfront Park around 9 o'clock. It does look like Mother Nature will cooperate, so get on out and enjoy a fantastic show tonight. Reporting live from Sarasota, I'm Rick Adams. Haley, back to you.
Thank you, Rick. Up next on your Suncoast News, 2 nonprofits feed hundreds for the 4th of July. Now they're hoping their charitable efforts will become an annual tradition on the Suncoast. And with the help of the University of South Florida, could become the home of a major rowing division. That story is coming up later in our newscast.
It's fine that other people like you. It's more important that you like yourself. And I'm comfortable with every part of me. Meals on Wheels coming to my door as someone who's housebound assures me that I'm not forgotten. They care that I'm okay. My name is Asha Ida Bell. America, let's do lunch.
Drop off a hot meal and say hello. Volunteer by donating your lunch break at americaletsdolunch.org.
Now's the perfect time to work with California Closets. During our Shades of White event, save up to 20% on our beautiful white finishes for any space in your home. Contact us today for your free design consultation. Visit our showroom or online at californiaclosets.com.
Let me introduce you to the ultimate Florida window. Do you feel safer with this or this? You'll be proud too.
Going on now. For every 2 windows you buy, get 1 more free. Call today.
Looking for something fun to do on a Friday night? Then come to Music on Main, the first Friday of every month at Lakewood Ranch. Enjoy free live music, dancing, great food, and lots of fun for every family member, even the furry ones. Meet up with friends, enjoy activities for the kids, or make it a special date night. And be sure to stop by the ABC7 booth and say hello. Mark your calendars for Music on Main, first Friday of the month, 6 to 9 at Lakewood Ranch. Brought to you by ABC7 and these sponsors. Tomorrow at 5 on ABC7's Good Morning Suncoast.
Hello, I'm Jacqueline Matter. The 4th of July is over and the Anna Maria Island Turtle Watch team is cleaning up the beach. We'll tell you how you can volunteer to help their effort tomorrow on Good Morning Suncoast. John?
The ridge of high pressure in the Atlantic, its position will in large part determine our weather. We'll update you on what to expect.
Tomorrow at 5 on ABC7's Good Morning Suncoast. We're here for you. Check out My Suncoast Dining on mysuncoast.com, your guide to the foodie lifestyle. ABC7's own Chef Judy serves up her favorite recipes, cooking tips and trends, dining blogs, step-by-step videos, and Suncoast Restaurant Guide. You'll find it all at mysuncoast.com/dining.
Now's the perfect time to work with California Closets. During our Shades of White event, save up to 20% on our beautiful white finishes for any space in your home. Contact us today for your free design consultation. Visit our showroom or online at californiaclosets.com.
A proposed affordable housing complex could be coming to North Venice. Last week, the Venice City Council approved the first reading of an ordinance allowing 510 units to be built. But not everyone in the community is thrilled about this idea. Some express fear about what kind of people may move in. At least one email to City Council described the units as a place of, quote, undesirables, drug addicts, thugs, thieves, and prostitutes. But not everyone agrees.
I believe working with the private sector gives us the best chance to achieve a long-term, sustainable solution to the problem of attainable workforce housing.
This was only the first hurdle for the developer to cross. The City Council will have another public hearing on the matter. A local nonprofit kicked off what they're hoping will be an annual 4th of July celebration. The Bowers Foundation teamed up with Joseph Storehouse Restoration Center to host the first annual Red, White, and Blue Barbecue for the homeless. ABC7's Bobeth Yates was at the event and has this story.
It's a 4th of July barbecue unlike many others. Of course, it includes the staples like hamburgers and barbecue chicken. But this event was to show those in need some love.
I think that this is a wonderful thing that these people are doing. You know, it brings the community together.
The inaugural Red, White, and Blue Barbecue began with feeding more than 400 people, among them the homeless and disadvantaged, who would most likely not have attended a holiday barbecue.
4th of July is a day when families come together, and as we thought about it, just so many families that don't have anybody to get together with or don't have the ability to buy hot dogs and hamburgers and to grill out, just kind of make it a little party for them.
The event was a partnership between local nonprofit Bauer Foundation and Joseph Storehouse Restoration, a residential drug and alcohol treatment facility. And organizers say their goal was to show those in need they have not been forgotten.
The homeless rate in Manatee County is still extremely high, and I think the last numbers I saw was like 67% of the county is living paycheck to paycheck, and one job loss or one injury or illness away from being homeless.
Alfonso Davis is the CEO of Joseph Storehouse Restoration, and he says while interacting with those in attendance, he could feel their appreciation.
Knowing that someone else cares, it gives them some relief of the pressure that they are suffering because of the homelessness or because of the drug problem.
And those at the Red, White, and Blue Barbecue couldn't agree more.
It's a blessing. There's a lot of love out here, and I have my children here today. Thanks to the program, they welcome us with open arms.
Sentiments echoed by other attendees.
It makes everybody feel like they're a part of something instead of being lost on the street and everybody trying to run them away.
Based on the success of the first annual Red, White, and Blue Barbecue, organizers say they've already decided there will be one more next year. Bobeth Yates, ABC7, your Suncoast News.
Fantastic news. Thank you, Bobeth. We'll be back with your fireworks forecast after this.
There are many choices when it comes to AC companies. Our advice? Choose a company that performs employee background checks and is licensed with top manufacturers like Daikin. Daikin offers a 12-year parts and labor limited warranty. For better comfort and value, call Elite Heating and Air.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. And services.com, A-N-D, services.com.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust.
Everything all right? Actually, you know how Tom had knee surgery? Sure. We found out Brad's been taking his painkillers. And it turns out he's been doing it for a while.
Most people don't know what to say about drugs, but we do.
Visit us at drugfree.org.
We answered the call of duty and left our homes to serve in far-off lands. Now we answer another call, this time at home, in our own communities, to respond in times of chaos, to use our strength, our skills, and our experiences to bring hope amid devastation and destruction. Together, as a team of brothers and sisters, we're continuing our mission to make this country a little stronger and a little better each day. We are Team Rubicon.
Check out My Suncoast Dining on mysuncoast.com, your guide to the foodie lifestyle. ABC7's own Chef Judy serves up her favorite recipes, cooking tips and trends, dining blogs, step-by-step videos, and Suncoast Restaurant Guide. You'll find it all at mysuncoast.com/dining.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. And services.com, A-N-D, services.com.
There are many choices when it comes to AC companies. Our advice? Choose a company that performs employee background checks and is licensed with top manufacturers like Daikin. Daikin offers a 12-year parts and labor limited warranty. For better comfort and value, call Elite Heating and Air.
Well, Steve, we are focused, of course, on 4th of July,
True.
present day, but we have to look back 241 years, and we wonder what was the weather like then during the signing of the Declaration of Independence.
We actually know what the weather was like thanks to Thomas Jefferson.
Wow.
He took meticulous records of the weather long before there was a system to do that nationwide. And you can see in Philadelphia on July 4, 1776, at 6 a.m. it was 68 degrees. It warmed up to 72.5 by 9. By 1 in the afternoon, 76. And by 9 p.m. it had cooled off to 73. What a great day. We could use that kind of weather here in the Suncoast right now, but we're not going to be getting it anytime soon. Let's see why we're doing this here. There we go. Now we can advance to the Van Wezel cam, and we had some heavy thunder showers over the area. One passed right over downtown Sarasota, and it kind of washed out over western Manatee County as it moved off into Tampa Bay late in the sequence. But it cooled things off a little bit. But 1 o'clock this afternoon, 2 o'clock, the feel-like index was over 100 degrees right along the Suncoast. Right now, 92 degrees in Tampa, 82 in Fort Myers, and across our viewing area, temperatures have cooled off. It's good because we had expected it to be like in the mid and upper 90s about fireworks time, but these showers have cooled things off. Still, the feel-like index is a little roasty, 97 in Sarasota, 97 in Venice as well, Longboat Key, 87. Now, if we take a look at the radar, we were concerned about this system because it did look like it was aiming right for the heart of the Suncoast, close to 6, 7 o'clock, but I think it's dissipating, and we should not have any trouble with that. Here's that one cell that formed over downtown Sarasota, washing out over Bradenton, and there's hardly anything left of it over Tampa Bay. And if we look upstream, I don't think we're going to have any more problems as far out there as we can look. Down over the Everglades, we have a few lingering showers, but they're gone. If we took a look at the country, we have another area that's worried about fireworks, and that is Washington, D.C. You can see some scattered showers there, washing off to the northeast. Hey, I'm going to step off and just get my breath because that little problem with the computer, I got a little excited. Now, New York City is another area. I don't think we'll have any problem for the Macy's fireworks coming on tonight at about 9 o'clock. It's part of a stationary front producing a lot of showers across the country. 109 at Phoenix at this hour, 72 at San Francisco, 90 at Miami Beach. Taking a look at the tropics, we do have that Invest 94L. It has an 80% chance of developing as early as tomorrow. Could be a tropical storm. I don't think it's a problem for us. We're going to have a Caribbean and Gulf that will remain quiet right on through the weekend. My laryngitis isn't helping either right now. High pressure over the eastern Gulf. Keep thunder showers in our forecast right on for the next couple of days. However, tonight we're lucky with that only 20% chance by the time the fireworks go off at 9 o'clock tonight. And for the rest of the weekend, I think it's going to be pretty close to the same, especially if you're going out on the water. Winds will be from the southeast to southwest 5 to 10 knots, seas 2 feet or less. Bay and inland waters will have a light chop, and it's going to be hot at the beach again. 90 both the air temperature and the Gulf temperature, and it's going to continue right on for the rest of the week. Here's your 7-day outlook showing a 50% chance of showers returning up to 60 by Friday. Pretty typical for this time of year, Haley, but tonight we are lucking out. Enjoy the fireworks. Weather should not be a problem.
All right, great to hear. Thank you, Steve. Noon tonight at 6, a major move to bring more rowing sports to the Suncoast. USF Athletics received an approval to launch an NCAA women's rowing team in the Sarasota Manatee community. USF Sarasota Manatee is working with the support of donors in the community to and NCAA Division I athletics program to bring it to the area as soon as next year. To help in this effort, you can provide a donation through USF's crowdfunder program, possibly. Not 100% sure about that, but we'll look that up and find out where you can donate. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Linda Carson. Coming up, we'll take you inside the Anna Maria Oyster Bar and introduce you to an amazing Suncoast woman.
This week, President Trump takes the world stage. The high-stakes talks, from tackling trade and climate change to a critical face-to-face with Vladimir Putin. The world will be watching, and this is where America turns. ABC's World News Tonight with David Muir.
SRQ Performance Parts provides parts and accessories from over 300 manufacturers, so you can get that new manifold, carburetor, gasket, bolt kit, or nitrous oxide system fast. We'll help you beat the competition. Call or visit SRQ Performance Parts online today for all your high-performance parts and advice.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Attention, Americans eligible for Medicare. Are you getting all the benefits you're entitled to? Did you know there may be money available to lower your medical prescription costs? Call Health Markets and we'll tell you if you qualify.
Hi, I'm Dr. Martin Jeetsi. It's a new Medicare year. That means more changes and more confusion. The key question is, what can you do now to ensure you get the care you need in the coming year?
Call Health Markets today. You may qualify to save money on prescriptions. We'll help you find plans that may cost less, cover more, and could even lower your prescription costs to increase your savings. We help you find all the benefits you're entitled to, and we do it at no cost.
Make sure you have what you need to get the care that's right for you.
Find out if you qualify to receive extra help with your prescriptions. Call the number on the screen now. Representatives are standing by.
For the last decade, S&S Motorsports of Sarasota has built custom high-performance vehicles for demanding clients worldwide. They're now bringing their 50-plus years of combined build expertise to the parts business. SRQ Performance Parts is your one-stop shop for all your performance parts and accessories.
Our amazing Suncoast woman, wherever life took her from Africa to Bradenton, Amanda Horn has worked to help others. ABC7's Linda Carson has more.
One amazing thing about the Suncoast is how involved local businesses are in our community. And one reason Amanda Horn is such an amazing Suncoast woman is she uses her time and her talent to make this a better place to live for those less fortunate. The Suncoast is a long way from the land of Amanda's birth.
Originally, I was born in Zimbabwe, Rhodesia. Both my brother and I were adopted there at birth.
Her father was a farmer who imported cattle from Austria.
My brother would lead the prize cow, her name was Bloom, in his little lederhosen and stuff, and I would sit in my little dirndl around the agricultural shows and stuff to advertise the breed of cattle.
When she was 12, she and her family moved to England.
I've been so blessed in my entire life. I was adopted in a country that was war-torn. If I hadn't have been adopted by wonderful parents who decided to leave the country because of my brother and I, where would I be today? I could have been in an orphanage in a war-torn country in the middle of Africa.
Her first marriage brought her to Bradenton. The marriage ended, but she stayed. Her passion was education, and she volunteered for Pace Academy.
They're girls who are at risk of not completing high school. They go into small classrooms. It's just 54 girls in the school, and it's a year-round school.
And she met John Horn, owner of the Anna Maria Oyster Bar restaurants.
John and I met at the Anna Maria Island Community Center. He was on the board of directors, and I was a donor, and it was at a Christmas party.
And she continued her work in the community at the Women's Resource Center.
I actually worked part-time for them for a long time, but we've been really big supporters of them. I love the fact that they've merged. The Sarasota and Manatee have merged.
And they're partnering with the Manatee County School District this summer, offering breakfast and tutoring programs at their Ellington restaurant to kids who need extra help in school.
Once they've had breakfast and been fed, then there's a group reading session with, we've hired a teacher coordinator from the school district for the summer. And then each of the children go with their mentor to a table or a corner.
And the kids get backpacks full of supplies and T-shirts that allow them to eat at the Anna Maria Oyster Bars free. And Amanda Horn's life lesson?
To me, knowing that you've made a difference in one person's life, whether it be an adult or a child, that means your life's been worthwhile.
Linda Carson, ABC7, your Suncoast News.
Thank you, Linda. It will be a working holiday for the Beach Boys tonight. The All-American Band will sing at the annual Capitol 4th celebration in Washington. They will belt out 4 of their biggest hits. Also scheduled to perform country star Trace Atkins and the Four Tops. John Stamos will host the 37th annual concert on the west lawn of the U.S. Capitol, while PBS will carry this event live starting at 8 p.m. So let's just say you do not want to brave the crowds or you can't make it out tonight. You can watch this beautiful celebration online. And I do want to let everyone know, I looked up that information about the crowdfunding at USF. You can go to the USF Foundation and they have it right there. It is Herd Funder, that's what it's called, and very at the top of the page is the USF NCAA Women's Rowing place where you can make your donation. So if you feel like doing that.
A late check of the radar on my iPad here. There are no storms about, and it should be dry for the fireworks at 9 o'clock.
Sounds
great.
great.
The next 7 days, here's our outlook showing that we will have increasing chance of rain Thursday through the weekend. Pretty typical for this time of year. We lucked out tonight, Haley.
Oh, we totally did. We will see you tonight at 7. Have a great evening. Happy 4th of July.